Hey everyone. So, if you haven't seen a lot of my shorts recently, I've been in like a new set, and well, I don't know really how I feel about all this being over there, but this isn't a short. Obviously, this is a full length video, and this is, mm, I don't really know how to describe, but this might be one of my last full length videos. I'm not sure because I've been thinking about switching to just doing live streams and shorts, but yeah, I mean, this isn't really an update video. This is gonna be like my physical media update. I'm not really thinking about doing hauls anymore, like monthly hauls or anything, because sometimes I just don't have anything to really like show off for a certain month. Like last month, June, I did not get anything, which was kind of surprising. But a lot of things that came out in June, like a lot of movies that came out in June on physical media, I got in this month. So I don't think I'm gonna be making another trip this month, so I'm just gonna make this update now. Um, and yeah, thanks for hopping by if you're new to the channel. And let's get started. So, first things first, I want to go over some music stuff because I've gotten a lot of music stuff. Actually, a lot. Last month I got a lot of music stuff, not actual movies. So yeah, let's go over that. So first up, we have the Eminem Show on CD. This is one of my like top 10 favorite albums. I haven't even listened to the thing all the way through actually, but this has like what three of my favorite songs of all time on here, so I had to get this one, and I love Eminem, so I think that one's actually my first Eminem album on physical media. Also, if you didn't see, Thinking Cap from Stranger Things, and then Hellfire Club shirt, pretty cool. Trying to go for a Dustin cosplay, so that's pretty cool. The Godfather on vinyl. This is like this is like the score and everything. Actually, this might be like like all of the music in it because it has the theme, the Godfather waltz, and then it has like vocal songs in it too. So that's pretty cool. I've listened to this one all the way through. Actually, I was playing pool with a couple of my buddies, and I had this playing, and my friends were like, "What are we listening to?" Because it's like it starts off with like weird jazz in the opening theme, and I'm like, "The Godfather," and they're like, "I've never seen that. I've never heard of that." I was like, "What? You've never heard of The Godfather before?" So yeah, I had to show them that. I have not shown them the movie yet, but I will have to soon. I know one of them said that they'd seen it, but a movie that I haven't seen, but I love the soundtrack is The Graduate. So I got this one. I know I did like a vinyl collection a while ago, and I got a ton of views. I noticed that recently. It has like 172 now, which is epic. Thank you guys so much for watching that. Um, I didn't have a lot of these in that video, so Graduate and The Godfather are new, and then so is this one. Elton John, Too Low for Zero. So yeah, so I didn't even notice that until now. So it's two, and then down arrow, 4 and 0. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And this one is just a black vinyl. I got a lot of these at like well, they were like given to me because I got the record player, and I told like my family about it, and a lot of them was like gifted to me, but some of it was from like a um thrift store. Yeah, thrift store. That's the word I was thinking of. So we got Top Gun. This one was from Walmart. I showed this in my final collection. So yeah, this one, red disc, freaking awesome. So yeah, and when I first got this, I listened to this like every day, which is kind of crazy. But not joking. I actually listened to the so this one is kind of like a weird order of songs. It has like um Danger Zone first, and then it goes through like a bunch of the songs, and it like this isn't actually like the order that they go. So it's Danger Zone to start, and then it does what is it after that? Heaven in Your Eyes, Mighty Wing. No, this isn't the right order actually. So let me look at the disc real quick. Let me look really quickly. Just see what. So it's Danger Zone, Mighty Wings, Playing with the Boys, Lead Me On, Take My Breath Away. So that's the first disc. That's the first side, and then second side, Hot Summer Nights, Heaven in Your Eyes, Through the Fire, Destination Unknown, and then the anthem. So I would think that the anthem would be first because that's how they usually do it on soundtracks like this, but not on this one. And then this one, Elvis Greatest Hits. Well, it's kind of a greatest hits thing. It's like what is it? 2 discs, 4 sides. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then 2 records that are from one of my favorite bands. We have so yes, I actually do have a microphone this time, but it's for my phone. Obviously, I don't have a computer yet. But Fleetwood Mac and Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Um, I love Fleetwood Mac. They're a great band. And I was watching a bunch of videos. It was like, what songs will save you from Vecna in Stranger Things or whatever. And I commented The Chain on one of those videos by Fleetwood Mac, which is an awesome song, by the way, if you've never heard it. And they said, like, what a classic song, dude. That's a great choice. And so that was pretty cool. And then another one of my favorite artists of all time, Billy Joel, Glass Houses. Great album. Great album. I still don't own my favorite of his albums, though, which is The Stranger, and I need to get that album on either vinyl or CD because that album is amazing. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles. This one was gifted to me by my grandpa, thank you so much, and he gave me this one. He had like 2 copies of it. This one, it was like brand new, never been opened, and it has a poster in it, which I'll pull out in just a second if I can get it. I don't remember where it's at. This is like the deluxe version of it too, so that's pretty cool. And then here's the inside of it. That's pretty cool. There's the poster, Sgt. Pepper. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sorry if you're hearing like a lot of stuff. I keep bumping the microphone cord. So, yeah. There we go. And then one that I recently listened to all the way through, the Guess Who Road Food. This is a good album. I do like it quite a bit. So yeah, that's everything for... Oof, knocked over my capture card. Sorry if you heard that. So yeah, that's everything for the music. Now let's get into the movies. So, I have one VHS tape, which I'll show right now, actually. I'll do that. Let me set these over here. And then we have... So yeah, Collateral, VHS tape. This is one of my favorite movies ever. Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx are both great in it. And I wanted to get the VHS tape for display. I want to get a shelf back here, for display, obviously. But I do want to get a shelf and display stuff up there, like Funko Pops and VHS tapes. So that'll be cool. If I can get that soon, that would be awesome. All right, let's sort through these real quick. So, how you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. And let me know, what did you guys get this month? So, let me go through the order that I got them. So, roughly, I think this is what I got. So, in June, if I remember right, in June, I think, could have been early this month. This month has just been a blur to me, honestly. So, yeah, I think in June I got The Warriors. This is a great movie. I watched it. It's great. And I need one of these vests. I need it. Red Dawn and Red Dawn 2012. So I watched both of these. And, I didn't mind 2012, the remake of it. I know a lot of people, absolutely crap on it. But, honestly, first, I don't know, 30 minutes are actually pretty dang good. But they had to change up the Russians. I mean, I get that they're not, communists anymore or whatever, but I think it might have been just the controversy with Russia now, and it's not really Cold War ages anymore like in the first one, which kind of scared people that it could actually happen. So that's pretty effective for the time it came out. The first one is, and I do like it. It's good. Not my absolute favorite. I don't think it's high tier classic or whatever, but it's good. I do like it. And then the remake, like I said, they changed up Russia to North Korea or whatever. I think that was kind of weird, but whatever. And then they you could tell in reshoots they changed it from like China to Russia. Or not from China to North Korea, not China to Russia. So I actually learned about that from like behind the scenes stuff about the remake, and it's pretty cool. But not really, because it would have been a lot more interesting if it was China and not North Korea. But whatever. Joe, Nicolas Cage movie. I have another Nicolas Cage movie that I'll talk about later. This one's good. I really enjoy this one. I mean, it's like handling a little like tender subject, I guess you could say, but it's good. I did like it. Oh gosh, now I have like my Goodwill stuff, and this first one, let me tell you, I haven't seen it yet, but it's got a 1.1 out of 5 on Letterboxd. The Requiem, whew. Yeah, I don't even know why I did this to myself. It was $2, and it was brand new in the wrapping with the slipcover. So, I took it out of the wrapping. I tried watching it, and I got like 55 seconds into it. I was like, nah, I'll save this for another time. But, yeah, I don't even know why I got this. Honestly, I think it's just to beef up the amount of new releases that I've got, and I'll do a short review, I'm sure of it, once I finish watching it. But I'm not excited. I'm not excited, but I'm going to be watching that one soon. I'm going to kill myself. I'm just kidding. Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. This is the movie, not the actual show. I got this brand new in the wrapping, too, so. This movie is actually pretty dang good. I don't think I've actually finished it, but I got like halfway through it, and it was great. So, I mean, the animation's a little, but it was also like late 90s, and they're doing like early 3D animations. Actually, was this 2001? 2001. Pretty sure the show was early 2000s, late 90s. So, I mean, the animation's a little iffy, but this is also the show that brought us. Oh, are you going to finish that croissant? So I mean, I have to pay respect for that. One that might be a little controversial because it's Roman Polanski, right? Roman Polanski. The Ninth Gate. I've heard it's pretty decent, but I don't know. I got a really like beat up case. There's a tear on the back, and the insert's like all faded. No, not really faded, but it's like popping out of the case, and it's torn and stuff. So, and then like the case itself is like stretched out. If you can see, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't get that one new in the wrapping, but whatever. I'm fine with it. Bat Kid Begins. I have no idea, like, what this is. I don't really know the background. I know what it's a documentary. Okay, so it's about. Okay, so I know what it's about, but I didn't know if it was like a documentary or an actual movie or not. So it's 5-year-old kid survives leukemia, and he made the wish that he wants to be the real Batman or something, and that's that. So, yeah. I think I heard about that on like the news a while ago, but I don't remember it exactly what happened and stuff. So, Constantine, I actually really enjoyed this movie. I know a lot of people don't. I like it. It's like a solid 4 out of 5, maybe. It's pretty decent. Yeah, this is like the original copy, and it's not a good case. It's got like a hole in the insert and stuff, but I can't. I would do it if it's the insert that's fine, just the case that has a hole in it, but I can't because it's the insert, so it would look the exact same, but it's like someone stabbed their pen into it or something. Like, I hate this movie. I don't hate the movie, though. And I wouldn't treat any of my movies, even the Wreck one, if I don't like it, but I wouldn't treat any of my movies like that. Ghost. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Yeah, it's Patrick Swayze, rest in peace. I haven't seen it in quite a while, but I do remember liking it. So yeah. Neighbors. This one I know very little about, and I know there's a sequel that isn't the best. But I do want to see it at some point because I've heard it's pretty fun. So yeah, and I like Seth Rogen's humor. Oh, and speaking of Seth Rogen, a movie that I've seen at Goodwill many, many, many times, but I've never pulled the trigger because I'm like, ooh, I don't really know if I want to watch this movie or not, but I still want to watch it because it's Seth Rogen and Judd Apatow. Why did I forget his name? I don't know. Knocked Up. Um, I don't know. I bit the bullet. I bought it. It was $2, and the disc is like not even scratched. So I don't remember what movie it was, but I was like, "Come on, please, please." Oh wait, no. It was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Why was I stuttering on that? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I found it, and I was like, "Ooh, I didn't even see this like the first time I scanned over all these movies because they had the like weirdly color coded or whatever." So I look at it and I'm like, "Ooh, please, please, please." Look at the disc, and it looks like it was used to like grade cheese or like sand something, or like someone used like sandpaper on it because it was scratched so much. It's like there's no way a dude, like some dude, is just gonna watch. It's just like somebody's gonna watch this movie like 20 times because they've got. There's no way they're like gonna like there's no way that they're gonna watch it like 20 times and make it that scratched up. They're like gonna be doing something to the disc because golly gee, like what happened to that thing? And then finally for Goodwill stuff we have Ronin, Robert De Niro. I haven't seen it. I have no idea what it's about even. I think it's a cop thing, cop movie. So I don't know. I'll put the VHS tape there as well. So, alright, so we got all this done, and then we have some movies that I got at Target. I think yesterday was it? I don't even know. Like I said, my this month is like going by in a blur. So, yeah, I got these right here. So let's go get started. So, a movie that I've seen is pretty controversial. Halloween Kills. I do enjoy this movie, and this is the only Halloween movie I own because for some reason it's hard as heck to find Halloween and Halloween 2 and then Halloween 2018. Actually no, it's not that hard. It's just that I never bit the bullet and bought them. Because for some reason the first Halloween, like Halloween 2018 is at like $10 still, and it came out 4 years ago now. And I want to get that one, and then Halloween 2, and maybe Halloween 3. I don't know. I think I might wait until like around Halloween time, because usually Walmart does like random slipcovers for some movies, and usually they have Halloween 2018 and then Halloween 2 there or something like that. So I might buy those later, but yeah, Halloween Kills. I enjoy this movie. Yeah, enough said. I enjoy it. Next up, we have a movie that I watched. Was it today or was I watched it today? Like finished it today and was watching it yesterday. X. This is actually a really cool movie. I wasn't really tagging along with it for the first like 45-ish minutes because like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like what I've heard it described as is like Boogie Nights meets the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the beginning of it is more Boogie Nights than Texas Chainsaw, because I mean, like it's not really a slasher until like 50 minutes in or something, and so yeah, once I got to like the slasher part, I was all about this movie. The gore was actually pretty impressive for an A24 movie. And yes, this is an A24 movie, so I need to update my A24 ranking on Letterboxd now that I'm thinking about it, because I haven't put this on there, but I did enjoy X quite a bit. Pretty good. I'll probably do a short review about it sometime soon, because I'm thinking about doing, because I made a short, haven't posted it yet, of, like my top 5 movies of the year so far, so it's on there, it's like in the top 5, so it's like right at the bottom. It's number 5. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I haven't watched this one all the way through yet. I've started watching it, and the actual the disc is in the player, but I haven't finished it yet. I'm like 20 minutes into it, and it's good so far. It's good. A movie that came out last year. Actually, 3 movies that came out last year. 3. Um, we have Nightmare Alley. Technically, the Blu-ray DVD release was this year, but this one was like 15. Actually, all of these movies right here were on decent sale. So Halloween Kills was like $13 or something. X was 15, which just came out a couple weeks ago. So I was like, yeah, I'll buy that. Bearable Weight of Massive Talent was, I think it was like 22 to start or something, and it's the DVD too because Target ups their prices quite a bit. It was like 19 compared to 22 or something like that. So I went with that. And then this was 15 compared to 20, I think. So that's pretty good. And I do like this movie quite a bit. It's very, very well made movie, and it's a little slow in the beginning, but I think it's still interesting to me in the beginning. Like the beginning itself is really good, and then like after the first 20 minutes or something, it's like a little boring and uninteresting, but then it gets better. So The King's Man. Now I have the complete Kingsman collection, and sadly I don't have them all in 4K because I have the first 2 in 4K, but I have this one at least. I have it, so that's good. I enjoy this actually. It's not like my favorite movie of 2021 at all, but I want to say it was in like my top 30 at least, because I saw a lot of movies that I didn't enjoy from that year. So, one movie that I want to rewatch and I don't have as high on my ranking. I actually no, Kingsman. Forgot to mention it was $10 at Target, so that's not a bad deal, and it just came out in February. So like the release of it came out in February. So this one was on jumbo sale. So it started out at 20. Obviously, I mean that's what DVDs usually are, but whatever. And went down to 15. This was $7.25 at Target. And I need to complete my MCU collection. They had Eternals there, and I was like, do I? No, I don't, because I don't like Eternals, and I'm not paying $15 for that. Not paying that much. $7.25 for Shang-Chi. No, for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't find this at that price at like a used retailer. So I went ahead and I was like, yeah, I'll buy it. I was thinking about buying the 4K because I love the cover of that. But I think it was like $20 for the 4K, $7.25. So almost $13 off. I'm buying the DVD. I don't care about the slipcover. It's like a 3 out of 5 movie for me. It's good. I think it's good. The over-reliance on CGI sucks though, but whatever, I can't fix anything about it because I'm not Disney or Marvel, so. Do I say it or do I not? I don't know. Jack Booty forever, I'll just say that. $15. I think it actually started out as $15, which isn't bad because it's a new movie. And this is the only one of the franchise that I haven't seen, except for 3.5, but I'm not really counting that. So, or actually no, 3.5 and 4.5. So the main 4. So of the main 4 Jack Booty movies, this is the only one that I haven't seen. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching that one soon. This one was $15, and this is the last thing I have to show. Scream 5 Cream, Scream 5, whatever you want to call it. I call it 5 Cream because 5 Cream. It's 5 Cream. So I just whacked my knee. That hurt. I haven't seen this yet. And I've heard some decent things about it, so yeah. I'm looking forward to watching it because I love Scream. The first 2 I love. Third one, it's okay. Fourth one's okay. And I've heard good things about it. And, actually, now that I think about it, X and Scream 5 both have Jenna Ortega in it, and she's been making a lot of appearances in movies lately. She's pretty good. She's a good actress. Um, so yeah, that's everything, guys. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, I thank you a lot. Means a lot. And thank you guys for watching, and subscribe for more content. And I also want to say I'm trying to make a short every single day this week. So far, since I think Sunday, I don't remember, like, I don't know when you guys are seeing this video, but I think since Sunday, I've been making a video every day. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you guys again. You guys are the best, and see you guys next time.